Hi, this is Paul. I got an email from David Fuller this morning, and I won't bury the lead.
So,
got a couple of minutes left, so this might be quite a big question. But just come back from the US where we interviewed Paul Vanderklay, a Christian pastor who's been doing quite a lot of videos about your thought. One of his questions was, he says he sees a real sort of stoicism in your thought. So pick up your cross and drag it up the hill. His question is, what's at the top of the hill? He doesn't hear that. God.
Well, that's because he hasn't listened to the times when I've been talking about it, I guess, because I've said it repeatedly. You stumble uphill with your burden towards the city of God. That's the story.
What does that mean, the city of God, to you?
I would say that's a place where everyone bears maximal responsibility and speaks the truth. That's what it is. And what's the responsibility? You're responsible for the suffering in the world. You're responsible for the malevolence in the world. And you're responsible for the veracity of your utterances. Right. And in the city of God, you're maximally responsible for the suffering. You're maximally responsible for the malevolence. And you speak the truth. That's what it is.
Very concise.
So you can tell Paul Vanderklay that from me.
Great. Jordan, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Nice to see you again.
You too.
Yeah.
I don't know where to begin. That, in my opinion, was the most concise, succinct answer that he's given. And I can't imagine I missed it. It's a terribly interesting answer. And I know this answer is going to turn the Christian community that is watching him and trying to evaluate him. That answer is going to turn that community. Now pay attention that he said city of God and not kingdom of God. City of God is obviously the title of Augustine's great book. If you want to get into that book and you find the book impossible to read, that book is probably at least as difficult to read as Maps of Meaning, and it is even longer, I imagine. This Augustine City of God is the longest book that we have from antiquity. But there is a great course on it in the Great Courses series, which I've listened to a few times. It's a terrific course, and after this, I'm going to listen to it again. Now, I know a lot of you are kidding me about vacation, but I really am going on vacation next week. My wife and I will celebrate our 30th wedding anniversary tomorrow, and so we're going to take a week away, and I might make videos depending on if my wife wants to do more prep for her schoolwork that she has to do. She's a teacher. So we'll see. But let me know in the comments section what you think about his answer. I've got many, many thoughts, but I want to chew on it and process it and think about it. I know that a lot of you will, like me, say, "You've said this before. We haven't heard it." So put it in the comments section. Let me know what you think.